Hello and welcome to Making New Memories.
Hi.
Hi. Well, obviously we're still on the Thames, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we're loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yes, we're loving it.
Especially if you steer straight.
I'm steering straight, don't worry.
Or would you like me to take over, darling?
No, it's fine. I can do two things at once, which you may find unusual for a man. I might not be able to do them well. I can only do one thing well.
Yeah.
The other thing I'll cock up. We've been mooring up and staying for days on end. We are heading for a particular event that's taking place further up the river, or should I say downstream? Should I say downstream?
Is that
downstream? Never understood this.
How
downstream,
do you know whether it's
upstream.
Upstream or downstream?
Upstream, I think is.
Oh, because we're going up.
Well,
the
no,
lock.
we're going down. We're going up the lock.
Yeah, we've just come down the lock.
Yeah.
So that's downstream.
We were going down. Yeah,
Right, that's enough now. Who are they over there?
We're going down. I don't know. We're going down. Yes, because the head of the Thames is back there, Oxfordy way. Well, actually, technically, we are still in Oxfordshire, I think, aren't we?
I have no idea, and you're waffling.
You've no idea where we are. Well, enough waffle, more scenic views and river. Woo! of these houses are so far away from the river, you have to have a car to get down from the house to the river. And then when you get there, there's another house that you stay in. In fact, some of these little garden houses are bigger than some flats I've seen.
Yeah. Any water would do.
Well, we've been here now for 25 minutes.
Hiya.
Haven't filled up yet.
Nearly finished, I think.
But we
Oh,
have
don't
nearly
worry.
finished.
Oh, that's bloody hot.
I know it is.
We should know, shouldn't we?
No, I know. Able to do
Oh,
that.
yeah, perfect.
So this is Goring Lock. Hopefully there's a mooring just past. Who knows? Really nice. Ah, there you are. Good morning, shipmates. Sorry, did I say shipmates? I did, didn't I? Sorry. Let me do that again. Good morning, shipmates. Morning. Jan's just watering the plants on the roof. Hold on.
Morning. Watering the plants.
And before you ask, yes, she's using river water, not drinking water, because that's a valuable resource.
Especially here.
Especially here on the Thames, yes, trying to find a tap. Crikey. Anyway, enough of that. I've probably already spoken about it, I've no idea. Yes, so we did a bit of what they call wild mooring last night. And wild is the name. Although it being quite rural, as you can probably see, let me just spin you around a little bit. There you go. So you can see where we are. Very much in the vein of the cow field, if you remember, and there are, funny enough, cows in this field. However, what we didn't realise is it's where the local kids come to throw themselves into the river. I don't mean to drown, I mean to swim and cool down. It was quite warm yesterday, and being a Friday and the last day of school, or thereabouts, certainly for the weekend, for this lot, they came here, played some loud music, drank far too much alcohol, and then buggered off. Ah, the little lady has joined me. Hello, little lady.
Hello. I was a strong lady yesterday. I stood my ground.
Yes.
No, they were absolutely fine. Could have done with a little bit more respect in the beginning, climbing out onto the bank using our ropes. Might have asked, I don't know. And then I turned into a mother. Somebody had a nosebleed, had to get them a tissue. Their rugby ball went in the yonder tree, lent them the pole to hook that out. Needed a lighter, so gave them a lighter. And then I was called Mom, of all things. Couldn't help the young girl who was sitting in a fresh cow pat
And
being sick.
Yes.
So left that one. In the end, they weren't too bad. Music was a good choice, actually, even though if you live in surrounding London, you'd have heard it. They were okay, and I don't, teenagers having fun, and the respect came at the end, because Tony did have a few words to say, and then there was respect and apologies and everything, and they went about 8:45.
Yeah, something like that.
So,
And it's been quiet all night. There is a railway line just here,
I
but
couldn't hear a thing.
obviously a very rural railway line, because there was no trains at all
yes.
during the evening, and nothing. It was perfectly peaceful because there's no street lights, no mooring lights or any town lights or even any house lights. The only house opposite looks like it's been abandoned years ago and it's derelict.
The
So,
only lights are in our well deck.
yeah, so that was it. It was very nice. But yeah, bear in mind this particular location is actually used by the kids to jump in the Thames.
We put a big X next
So
to
we
it.
don't think we'll come back here. You will find that all the way along here, what they call the towpath, is actually the Thames path, isn't it? Yeah. So you can actually do the whole walk, I think.
Oh, not me.
So it is a permissive pathway that people can walk on anyhow. So I don't think you're really going to find, unless you can moor opposite, and most of the time that's private land, unless you can find a little nooky hole away from here, you will always have people walking past. But to be perfectly honest, they're miles away from, well, I say miles, they're yards away from where the boat is. So yeah, you'll find moorings. We've now got to find one for the weekend,
And we need a shop.
and we ideally could do with a shop.
We missed
yeah.
out in Goring. We
We're
just
a-
couldn't get in
We're a
there.
bit far from Reading. I don't want to get into Reading for the weekend, so we're going to have a look at Whitchurch. And for the geographically intelligent, you'll have noticed we're facing the wrong way. So the first thing I have to do is turn the boat round. Thankfully on a river, it's not too hard. We've got plenty of room, and you're supposed to be moored up facing the head of the navigation anyway, apparently. It's a soft bank anyway, isn't it? Now we're going against the flow. What?
Fresh mint.
Fresh mint? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We're now going against the flow of the river. Using the bank as a winding hole. They're all done, and of course just as you turn in there's a load of rowers coming towards you. Thankfully I gave them the sign. We're just waiting for this cruiser to come out and then we can go in, and there's a narrowboat behind us so we can share the lock. Oh, there's two. This one's a higher boat. I wonder if you get vertigo steering a boat that high. I suppose you can see what's coming around bends, can't you? Well, that was fun and games, wasn't it, eh?
Yeah.
A 3-hour cruise towards Whitchurch and Pangbourne and beyond, looking for somewhere to moor up. Couldn't find anywhere. I mean, it is the weekend, or it was the weekend, and I suppose, you know, taking the same advice that we used to use on the canals, is that you tend to moor up on a Friday and stay the weekend and don't move until the Monday. Usually. Doesn't always work, because sometimes you like to cruise over the weekend. Here it would seem that the world and his wife is moored up at every popular location you could think of. So we turned round and head-footed it back here to Beale Park, of which there are some wild moorings that you can avail yourself to. We'd noticed them on the way down, but we thought, well, it's only half an hour from where we started off the day before. So
let's go a bit further.
So we wanted to go a bit further. Only to find we've had to come all the way back here. But there you go. We've had a good couple of days here.
Too hot.
It's too hot. Yeah,
Too
it's
hot.
very
There's
hot
no
at the moment.
shade here or anything.
Nothing. Great for solar, but absolutely crap for trying to keep cool.
I think it hit in the well deck yesterday. About
Yeah.
36 degrees.
Oh dear. Yeah, it was very hot.
Couldn't even sit on the bank.
Anyway, if you've enjoyed this particular vlog, then don't forget thumbs up for a like as usual. Subscribe to the channel, and we always
We're
say
nearly there.
it's totally free. So press the subscribe button,
Yeah.
and then when you've pressed the subscribe button, press the bell icon.
Ding!
Oh dear. That's a dehydrated bell, that one is.
Oh, God.
It's falling apart, isn't it?
Yeah.
YouTube will notify you next time we upload a vlog. In the meantime, stay safe. Stay hydrated, everybody.
Yeah.
Happy cruising. Bye for now.
Bye.